Hey guys, it's Anna and welcome back to my channel, and I have a grin from ear to ear today because you guys can probably tell by the title, I'm pregnant, and I am so excited to be able to announce it on here on YouTube as well as Instagram and my blog, because it has been really hard to keep this a secret, you guys, just because of like the symptoms and everything that I've been having, and I just wanted to be able to tell y'all because I just don't like keeping secrets. And today is the day that I finally get to tell you guys that we're pregnant, and we are so happy with little baby Hernandez here. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys all about what I've been, dealing with, like the symptoms and feelings, as well as how many weeks I am and just all of that fun stuff. So if you guys are interested, then just keep on watching. I have my little notebook here that I've been jotting down everything, and hopefully this will make this video not be too long. So let's go ahead and start off with how many weeks I am. So currently right now I'm 11 weeks actually. Let me see how many days. So I am 11 weeks and 3 days today, and the baby is the size of a lime, which is crazy. I love using my baby apps to tell me how big the baby is. It's just been so fun, just visualizing how big your baby is. I believe last week they were as big as the baby, not they, it's only one baby. The baby was as big as a Brussels sprout, and we're actually eating Brussels sprouts for Thanksgiving. And it was just so cute because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what baby Hernandez looks like. So baby Hernandez right now is as big as a lime. Our due date is June 15th, which is so crazy because, as you guys know, we got married on June 30th. So if the baby's early, it might be a May baby. If the baby is a little bit late, it could come on around our wedding anniversary, which I think would be so cute. But as of right now, the official due date is June 15th. So let's talk about how I found out. My periods are super regular. They come on the day they're supposed to come and in the morning. It's always been like that. They're supposed to come and in the morning. Nothing skips a beat. It's just like that. So speaking about that being super regular, the month before I actually missed my period, so September, I was actually 2 days late. So I thought that I was pregnant, but I think it was because that month I was just stressed out about moving stuff around and everything. So I think that's what threw off my period then. So I took a pregnancy test in September and I wasn't pregnant. So being not pregnant in September, I thought I wasn't going to be pregnant in October when my period was evidently late. So fast forward to October, and before the day that my period was supposed to come, I was feeling some symptoms, your typical symptoms of PMS, cramping, a little bit of cramping, breast tenderness and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, it's coming. I think since I was 2 days late last month, technically it restarted, so it's not technically late. In my mind, I was like, whatever. So I didn't think anything of it, and it was supposed to come on a weekend. So 2 days go by, and technically I'm 2 days late, and I was home. It was 3 p.m. and I was just on my computer, just working away, and I was like, you know what? I have to pee. I have a pregnancy test. Why not just go ahead and take it? Which was probably something that you shouldn't do, just because if you're wanting to get pregnant, it's better to take the pregnancy test right when you wake up, your first urine, just because the hormones are the most potent during the morning. So I really was not expecting to be pregnant, especially since it was 3 p.m. middle of the day, probably my third pee or something. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go take it. I have one, what the heck. I went to the bathroom and I did the pregnancy test, and I just knew I wasn't pregnant because while I was waiting for the pregnancy test to say yes or no, and it was one of the digital ones, I was cleaning around my bathroom, and right when I reached over the test to put something away, the digital test was just that loading screen, and all of a sudden I just see the word pregnant pop up, and I was like, pregnant? And I was in total shock because, like I said, you guys, I did not think I was pregnant because the month prior to it I thought I was pregnant. I was pretending that I had all these symptoms, and then my period came. So then this time when I felt those symptoms, I was like, it's just my period coming, it's fine. And then when I saw that, I was just so surprised. I think I filmed some videos of that, little clips of that, and I probably will put that in the next video where I'm going to share with clips with you guys of like me finding out, telling my husband, and telling my family, just because they're just like really cute moments and I really wanted to capture their reaction, so I'll put that in a different video. But I was just so shocked and surprised. I started crying. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant. And it was funny because I only had one pregnancy test, and I was like, okay, I need another one because I just want to make sure that I am. So I headed off to Target, got another pregnancy test, and sure enough, it was positive. And I was like, oh my gosh, we're pregnant. So later that day, I told my husband, but I will go into that in another video. So let's go ahead and talk about my symptoms. I have been very, very, very tired throughout this pregnancy. Before I found out that I was pregnant, I was so tired. Like, I would fall asleep on the couch at 7:30. I actually still do that now. I found that so weird right before I, found out. I was like, why am I so tired? And I thought it was just because like I was up all night. It was just like weird. It just did not make sense. And then when I found out I was pregnant, I'm like, oh, now it totally makes sense. It was just so funny because even my husband was like, why are you so tired at 7:30? I'm like, I have no idea. But yes, tiredness is real for me during this pregnancy. It's just throughout the day, like especially during the first few weeks, I was very tired. Like, I would go to sleep super early and then I wouldn't wake up until like super late for me, which was like 8:39, and I would still be so tired. But I was like, you know what, I need to get my day started, so I would push through it. And then like I would get some work done. Like after eating breakfast, I would get some work done, and then after that I was just like wanting to take a nap. So I would have to take a nap like mid-morning. I would eat, work a little bit, and I would need a mid-afternoon nap. Like, I just had to. And then, did some stuff for dinner, and then by 7:30 I was out. I was like, I need to go to bed, and I would just go upstairs. It's been like that. It's gotten a little bit better. I don't really need my mid-morning nap, but I do still need my mid-afternoon nap, and I still do fall asleep like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Whoa, the sun. We're gonna have to work with this. The sun is moving. It's just not in my favor. We're just gonna keep going with it. So the next symptom that I've been having is nausea. It's gotten a little bit better towards like the 10th and 11th week, but I was super nauseous. Right when I would wake up, I would be really nauseous. Even like before I ate, after I ate, I would not be able to finish my meals. I would only eat like half of them, and I would have to force myself to eat because I would have to eat for the baby. Nausea just has been so real in this pregnancy for me as well. Thank goodness I haven't like actually thrown up. It's just nausea, which I'm so thankful for because I despise throwing up. If I could just like not do it, I would be so happy. Like, if I'm like sick or something and have to throw up, I just cry. I hate throwing up. So thankful that I have not thrown up yet, knock on wood, during this pregnancy. Just nausea. Cravings. I haven't had any like cravings, I would say, per se, where like you would see in like a TV show or a movie. It's like, I need mac and cheese and pickles, I need In-N-Out now, or I am going to bite your head off. Nothing like that. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything like that. I haven't experienced that, and I thought it was so weird because everything, like the number one thing people ask me when they find out I'm pregnant, they're like, what have you been craving? Have you been craving sweets? Have you been craving salty? What have you been craving? And I'm like, nothing really. I guess if I had to say anything, it probably just sweet things, but I've always had like a sweet tooth, so I wouldn't say that I would call that a craving. I mean, I still love to eat, chocolate. I love to eat cookies and cakes, but if I don't have it, like, I'm not dying per se. So I'm gonna like label that as like a little craving, but I haven't had anything that like I need it now, or any like weird food combinations. Just sweets. Body changes. The biggest body change that I have noticed thus far are my boobs. They are freaking huge. They are just so uncomfortable. Like, they're really tender and they're always just hurting, and I had to switch from my regular bra to like different bras and bigger bras because they're just so uncomfortable. If I wear anything like a button up or a zip up, anything tight, it's just so uncomfortable, and if I do, then like the minute I get home I have to take it off because they're just so big and it's just not comfortable at all. So I've just been wearing like oversized things or just like bralettes just to, you know, help with that. That is definitely something that it's just like, I have to get used to. I've never been like really like a chesty girl, so to have that now is just insane. Like I fill up some of the tops that I never filled up before. I'm like, whoa, yeah, definitely pregnant. Another thing that I've noticed with this is that I can't wear my high-waisted jeans anymore. I stopped wearing them maybe like at the 8th week, I would say. Like I love to wear like fitted and high-waisted jeans. Whew, not comfortable whatsoever. So I've been either wearing my leggings or regular jeans that are not high-waisted, like mid-rise, a little bit stretchy. I actually bought my first pair of maternity jeans just to have already because I have way more like high-waisted jeans and fitted jeans than like low-rise or not mid-rise jeans. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get one pair and it should be fine and it should last me throughout the whole pregnancy. Another thing is that I have seen an increase in acne. I would be the type of girl who would get acne like around her period, so that's another thing that I thought that I was gonna get my period, because I was getting my acne around that time, but it's just been sticking around, you know, like it clears up and then like the next day it's back, you know, a little pimple here, a little pimple there. So that's something that I've noticed with this, because like I said, I've always had clear skin, and if I did have acne it would just be around my period. I'm also taking my prenatals, and I insert a picture here because it's all the way over there and I don't want to lose the light, but they are just like gummy ones right now. But I am switching to this version right now just because like I said, like I like eating a lot of sweets, so I feel like eating sweets and then having that sweet prenatal is just not good. So I'm just switching to another one to cut back a little bit on that sweetness that I'm craving, I guess. So I think that is everything that I wanted to talk to you guys today. Sorry about the lighting being a little wonky. The sun is moving. I don't know why I wanted to film this at 3 o'clock when I knew that the sun would be moving, but we did that. So I'm going to be showing you guys my baby bump. I think I have like a little one, or it could honestly just be me just chowing down. I have been chowing down on some stuff. Like the only thing that's been good to me, like when I was like really nauseous, was just like carbs. So like toast and like fries. That was like the plainest thing that I could eat. Basically a lot of bread, so I may be like bread weight, but I'll still show you guys. But before I do show you my baby bump, I want to show you my baby. This is our little sonogram picture, and there is a baby Hernandez. This was at 7 weeks. So here is my little baby bump. I had to put down my leggings. So we have our next appointment soon, so I'll see how I'm going to be scheduling these updates for you guys, because I also want to have as much as I can. So definitely keep an eye out for more update videos, as well as, you know, me sharing how I told my husband and my family. And also I'm going to be doing like a pregnancy essentials for first trimester, like everything that I've been using, because trust me, I have been looking and researching all these items. Have been great during this first trimester. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long. Hopefully I was able to stick to this and making it like condensed. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you guys aren't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe on your way out. That way you won't miss out on any new videos. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My blog, I will also be posting on there more regularly about my pregnancy and sharing stories. Now that I can finally share with you guys, I am so happy about that. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys. For